Hi everybody, it's been a while. What's happened, Christmas got out of the way and everything, so back into doing some daily vlogging. I'm going to try and do it a little bit differently this time. Try and include more of my day. So, kids are all gone off to school. I've been to Lidl, done a bit of shopping. Voila. As usual, mess to clean up. So, I'm going to get the shopping unpacked. We are having fajitas for tea. So I'm going to show you how I cook those. So a bit of a cooking lesson, or maybe more of a lesson on how not to do it. So I got a chicken. So first things, I'm going to put this chicken on to roast this morning because it's far more economical to buy a chicken, roast it, than to buy chicken breasts, because this is about a £5. The same sort of weight in breasts is about twice that. So roast this on, plus the fact using roast chicken, it's a much better flavour. So I'm going to show you how I cook that. I'm going to get this shopping away and then stick this in the oven. There's the chicken. I've given it a quick rinse. I know some people say don't rinse it, you're splashing salmonella potentially all over the place, but gentle rinse. Now I'm going to put a little bit of butter on there. Wrap it up. Turn it through 90 degrees. Again. This just makes sure it's all nicely sealed in, so it'll keep all the moisture in there and it won't dry out during the cooking. Get our tray. Then pop it in the oven, 180 degrees, that's about 360 Fahrenheit I think, for about 2 hours. This is a 2 kilo chicken, just under £4, so about 2 hours in the oven should do it. So I can pop that in and let it roast away. Now it's been a couple of hours now, time to get the chicken out and check on it. Here we go. One cooked chicken. Of course, to check it, grab a fork. You just want to push it into the fattest parts of the leg and the breast, and the juices should run clear, which they are. So that's cooked. Now, if you want the stereotypical nice browned off skin chicken, then obviously half an hour before it's finished cooking, take the foil, peel the foil back, put it in the oven, and then you get that. But I'm going to eat this. I'm not going to pose with it on Instagram, so I'm not worried about it looking like a perfect roast chicken. It's cooked. So what I'm going to do is just cover that over, let it cool down, then I'll come back and I'll strip the meat off the carcass an hour or two once it's cooled, and we can use that for making fajitas. As I say, it's a great way of saving a bit of money, buying a whole chicken, roasting it. The meat's much nicer when you roast it, much more flavourful, and it's cheaper than buying bits of chicken. And you can use this chicken now. I'm going to use it in fajitas, you could use it in curry. Then of course you've got chicken to make sandwiches during the week for lunch and making chicken salads. So much more versatile. So here we are in my training room. I'm taking a break from everything, and obviously I've got the red jacket on. I got my lapel mic on. I've got my, just dropped it then, my Sony out for doing a video, and I've got lights on. So I'm doing a video here for my Model Railway channel. So I might just stick this phone up in the corner so you can watch a bit of me faffing around, watch me filming for YouTube, like I already am doing. So filming twice for YouTube in one go. Anyway, yeah, I might do that, put it up in the corner so you can see a bit of me doing that. I'm doing some work on the layout. Yeah, I'm rambling, so let's cut this off now. So also this weekend I got on with some ballasting. So we got this section done. I'm not going to show you how to do the ballasting because a couple of weeks ago I ballasted that section, and I'll put that video up in the corner there so you can check it out. Same method I used on here, I used here. So the weathering has yet to be done on this section because this is still drying, but what we'll probably do is do the ballasting the whole lot and then do all the weathering in one go. time for some more filming. So here we are, down beside the embankment here. We're going to brush over this now with a sort of watery consistency of milk plaster mix. It's just normal plaster. You can use polyfiller, any sort of plaster you have. You're just making up a very sort of watery mix. As I say, the sort of consistency of milk is what you're looking for. Again, make sure you've got stuff underneath to catch any drips or anything so you don't make a mess. All I'm going to do is use a paintbrush, and you just need to keep agitating it as you put this on, and you're just going to paint it on. And as you paint it on, it will fill in all those holes and give you a nice smooth surface. You may have to do it a couple of times to get your desired effect, and it also helps smooth out any edges of the plastic cloth as well. So I'm going to carry on doing this. It'll probably take a couple of coats, so I'll probably see you in a day or two, and then we'll see the final result. Testing. So we'll see how that comes out in the cup. Right, time to start making the fajitas. So I got some garlic cloves here, a couple of onions, some red peppers, the bell pepper. So I'm just going to chop these up. Chopped up onion and garlic and just fry it up for a couple of minutes. So that's dry enough, I'll show you how I make up the spice mix I use. Spice mix I use, I've got some smoked paprika, mild chili powder, I've got some cumin, some garlic granules and some black peppercorns, which I'll grind up. Get a little tub, like a little lunchbox or Tupperware tub. Use these little spoons here. These are the medicine spoons you get. They're quite handy. So basically this is just one teaspoon. The great thing about these is they fit in. Now the cumin, I use half, so everything else is one teaspoonful, but about half a spoonful of cumin. And then you can use a spoonful of cayenne pepper, but I'm just going to grind some black pepper in. There we go. And then put the lid on and give it a little shake. And now you've got your seasoning mix. You can experiment with the ratios of the different spices as you see fit, but I find that is just perfect for me. Yeah, it's been frying out for a couple of minutes. We're going to take some of that chicken now. This is the roasted chicken. Roast it up and put in as much as you think you're going to. about a teaspoonful of spice mix. And that stir around so it coats everything evenly. And the chicken's already cooked, so you're just giving it a good beat and just frying it up with the spices. For a minute or two. Now it's been frying it for a couple of minutes. Now I'm just going to add the chopped up red bell pepper. Give that a mix. And then give it another teaspoonful of spice mix. Give that a mix. And let it fry off for a couple of moments. While that's doing that, I'm going to take my tortillas, put them on a plate, stick them in the microwave for a minute to warm them up, and then it'll be ready to serve. There's the mixture, all ready to go. Got a warm tortillas there, put some on there, put on some mixed salad, a bit of cheese, some sweet corn, mayo or ketchup or barbecue sauce, whatever you want to add to it, tomatoes, anything like that. Sometimes I'll fry up a bit of bacon and put that in here as well. That's the mixture ready now, so I'll get everybody around the table for dinner. Right, it's bedtime, so you've seen what I cooked for dinner today, how I done it. Got through about 6 loads of washing today as well, quite a busy day. Got some work done on my layout as well, made a video. So that's it for today. So I'm going to say goodnight, and I will perhaps see you tomorrow. I'm not going to do these vlogs every day, they take a lot of time to do, so I'll see you next time. So hit subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, let other people see what I get up to, and I'll chat to you all soon. Bye for now.